Fantasy is a charming underwater adventure that beautifully blends exploration, light puzzle solving, and an emotionally rich story. The vibrant ocean world feels alive, with stunning visuals and a relaxing soundtrack that perfectly complements the gameplay. Characters are whimsical yet grounded, offering surprisingly heartfelt moments. Controls are intuitive, and progression feels rewarding without ever being too demanding. It's the kind of game that invites you to slow down, breathe deep, and enjoy the journey. A delightful escape that's hard to put down.
No matter what happens, the three of us will always be...
Tales of Grace's F Remastered is a heartfelt return to one of the most emotionally rich entries in the Tales series. The refined combat system is fast, fluid, and deeply satisfying, rewarding skillful play and experimentation. The characters are genuinely memorable, with Asbel and his companions growing in meaningful ways throughout the story. Visually, the updated graphics bring a charming polish to the vibrant world, and the voice acting remains top tier. It's a nostalgic, yet fresh experience that blends storytelling and action with grace.
Forces and work together, we can accomplish anything.
Cabernet is a beautifully atmospheric narrative game that draws you into a world of intrigue, morality, and the hunger for more than just blood. Its hand-drawn art style is hauntingly elegant, and the dialogue is rich with nuance and emotion. The branching choices offer meaningful consequences, making each playthrough feel personal and unique. The pacing is deliberate, rewarding players who enjoy slow-burn storytelling. With a captivating soundtrack and immersive writing, Cabernet delivers a mature, memorable experience that lingers long after the final scene.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Is This Game Trying to Kill Me is a chaotic delight that blends humor, challenge, and charm in the most unexpectedly satisfying way. Each level is a gauntlet of absurd traps and clever puzzles that had me laughing even as I failed repeatedly. The game's self-aware tone and quirky art style kept things fresh, and the tight controls made every death feel like a lesson, not a frustration. It's tough, yes, but never unfair, and incredibly rewarding once you master its madness. Pure, joyful mayhem with heart. Samurai Shodown NEOGEO Collection is a must-have for fans of classic fighting games. It delivers 7 iconic titles in one polished package, offering a nostalgic trip with crisp visuals, responsive controls, and a fantastic museum mode. The addition of online multiplayer breathes new life into old-school brawls, and the inclusion of the once unreleased Samurai Shodown V Perfect is a real gem. Whether you're revisiting your favorites or discovering them for the first time, this collection packs both value and fierce sword-slashing fun. GRIME is an exciting game in which players must choose between strong weaponry and agility in order to outmaneuver opponents. The world is full with perils, such as strange monsters and deadly traps. Knowing battle and discovering GRIME's secrets will give you a fighting chance against the difficult obstacles. You'll discover shards of a lost history, the truth behind your collapse, and face the darkness that threatens to engulf everything in its path as you traverse the twisted landscapes. Tamarak Trail offers a beautifully crafted adventure that perfectly balances exploration and storytelling. The hand-drawn art style creates a cozy, inviting world filled with charming characters and thoughtful puzzles. The gameplay flows smoothly, encouraging curiosity without overwhelming the player. The soundtrack enhances the serene atmosphere, making each moment feel special. It's a refreshing experience that combines nostalgic vibes with modern design, appealing to both casual gamers and those who appreciate heartfelt narratives. A delightful journey worth every minute spent. After a lab accident, a scientist finds himself stuck in a mysterious extraterrestrial environment. The planet is a big, sophisticated virtual reality simulation, and the player must discover its secrets and purpose. They must utilize their brains to seek out numerous weapons, materials, and talents. They must also deal with odd biomechanoid organisms, leftovers of past conflicts, and inner demons. The game's mechanics are critical in getting adversaries to break and unravel environmental mysteries. The game is a mix of life after life, realism, virtuality, dreams, and nightmares. Rebel Transmute is a 2D action-adventure game in which players explore a living planet to solve the mystery of Moon Mikono's lost mother. Players may personalize their trip by changing out transformational augments, allowing them to enjoy a classic sci-fi story in a new manner. With over 50 unique improvements, players may explore Rebel Transmute's stunning settings, over 80 distinct adversaries and 10 hard bosses, transformational skills, 48 potential upgrades, breathtaking hand-painted pixel imagery, and a profoundly personal tale are among the game's highlights. Astronite, a daring explorer, navigates a vast landscape riddled with hidden mysteries and a variety of foes. The primary goal is to exterminate invading species from your world. Each zone has its own set of difficulties and secrets, each one putting your talents and reflexes to the test. Astronite's array of skills, including secret power-ups, improves your performance. Echo doors reserved for the bravest individuals will put your mettle to the test and reward you with even more power-ups and mysteries. As you advance, your primary goal remains to eliminate the invasive species. Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom's Prince's Edition provides gamers with a rich and engaging gaming experience. It includes the core game, expansions, and the special Prince's Equipment Pack, which gives players exclusive in-game equipment to help them play better. The game's universe is exquisitely designed, with bright sceneries, fascinating animals, and meticulous textures. The outstanding character design brings the characters to life, making them appear to have jumped directly out of an animated feature picture.
Head may be a long one, but at the end of it...
Monster Hunter is the critically renowned action RPG franchise, is returning to the Nintendo Switch for an exciting journey in Kimura Village. To restore peace, players must explore magnificent environments and confront deadly creatures. A new beast threatens to change the world 50 years after the previous devastating catastrophe. Players can go on hunts alone or with others, and their treasures can be used to construct weapons and armor. Innovative gameplay elements, such as the wire action and Palamute friends, enhance the dynamic battle experience. A surprisingly deep and engaging RPG experience that captures the essence of the anime while offering its own unique flair. Combat feels fluid and strategic, with party dynamics that reward thoughtful planning. The vibrant world is filled with secrets, side quests, and memorable character interactions that fans will appreciate. Visually, it holds up well with colorful environments and crisp character models. The story unfolds at a steady pace, blending action and emotion in a way that keeps things interesting throughout. Samurai SHODOWN is a distinct fighting game that combines nostalgia with new gameplay features. The game's graphic style, inspired by ancient Japanese art forms, produces an immersive picture of medieval Japan. The game is deliberately paced, emphasizing timing and strategy over showy combos to make each encounter memorable. Players must think carefully about their movements and predict their opponent's moves, which fosters a stronger connection to the game. Its combination of strategic gameplay, amazing visuals, and deep thematic aspects. Gunborg Dark Matters is a space-themed platformer featuring arcade-style gameplay and furious action. Players must traverse an extraterrestrial spacecraft filled with hazardous monsters and bosses. Players must conquer the spacecraft and defeat its defenders with a strong blade and shield. Fun arcade-style action, 3 difficulty settings, the ability to handle enemy weapons, a formidable shield for deflecting bullets, and the power of dark energy to improve weapons are among the key elements. Streets of Rogue offers a special combination of freedom, choice, and wild fun. This top-down roguelite game combines aspects from top-down roguelites, immersive simulators, and RPG, set in a randomly constructed metropolis. The game presents AI-guided people from various backgrounds. To complete missions, players must use their character's specific abilities, items, and the dynamic environment. Players may construct a tiny but strong guerrilla army by adopting the role of a soldier, a sneaky doctor, or even a guerrilla. Streets of Rogue provides an unrivaled gaming experience because to its unique blend of gameplay components. Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas, delivers a vibrant, action-packed adventure with beautifully crafted environments and a charming orchestral soundtrack. The game balances exploration, puzzle solving, and combat in a way that feels satisfying and accessible. Its colorful world is filled with secrets, treasures, and engaging dungeons that encourage curiosity. The storyline is simple yet heartfelt, supported by strong voice acting and a whimsical tone. Smooth controls and a rewarding progression system make every moment enjoyable and memorable from start to finish.
Predator.
Rain World is a survival platformer in which players must explore an ancient society, forage for food, and seek shelter during torrential downpours. The game is inspired by 16-bit classics and requires smart decision-making to catch food and avoid predators. To survive, players must become familiar with the ecology and use their talents. The game includes over 1,600 chambers spread throughout 12 areas, violent primeval battles with predators, randomized design, individualized AI, and configurable gameplay options.
Journey Summer.
Arranger, a role-puzzling adventure, is a narrative-driven role-playing game set in a tiny village where Gemma sets off on a quest for self-realization. The game has a unique linked grid that combines mobility, exploration, and fighting. Gemma's motions cause changes in the surroundings, resulting in a sense of disarray and complex riddles. The game is lighthearted with no experience points or inventory management, and it includes alternative challenges and assistance choices that allow players to adapt the complexity to their liking. Black Skylands is a steampunk adventure game that combines open-world exploration, sandbox gameplay, top-down shooting mechanics, and exciting adventure features. Players take on the role of Eva, a brave young lady eager to get revenge on the criminals who have ruined her life. They travel wide skies, gather materials, build weapons, and discover ancient mysteries. However, they confront more risk in the dark sky, which are shrouded in mystery and fear. The game also digs into the mysterious secrets of the Swarm, a powerful entity that lurks in the shadows. Abathor is a 2D platformer with action roguelite components that may support up to 4 players in local multiplayer mode. Over 50 stages of rising complexity await players, culminating in boss battles. The game has complex pixel imagery and an epic soundtrack, and players may explore the Atlantis continent while immersing themselves in narrative-inspired. Players must work together and compete to rescue the continent, battling demons, ancient gods, flying monsters, and terrors. They must avoid danger, traps, and chasms while vying for important goods and wealth. Milo travels to Earth, only to realize that he is extremely little. Everyone has disappeared, and time has stood still since 1991. Join forces with the mysterious Tinykin and use their incredible abilities to build ladders, bridges, explosions, and more. Explore a massive metropolis the size of an ant and unravel Earth's greatest mystery. Immerse yourself in the fascinating cities inhabited by ants, beetles, and other insects, all housed within a massive structure. At every step, you'll meet interesting folks and learn about their own tales and histories. Enjoy the exhilaration of skating at Milo's. DrillLand is an exciting game that takes players on a drilling adventure through the vibrant realms of Drill Castle, Drill Dojo, Drill Factory, Drill Exhibition, and Drill Stadium. Drilling is an art that players must finish by digging through blocks and making passageways while collecting air capsules to restore oxygen. They will meet new people and learn about their backstories, allowing them to personalize their experience. Fans of the Mr. Driller series will like DrillLand's upgraded visuals and HD cutscenes. Death Road to Canada is a game with limitless replayability. As every aspect is randomly generated, players can confront up to 500 zombies at once and use the character creator to include themselves, friends, and family in the game. The game includes unique events, weaponry, and characters with odd skills. Players can participate in interactive fiction events where their choices affect the conclusion, which varies depending on the traits of their party members. Death Road to Canada supports local co-op with up to 4 players, each controlling up to 4 characters at once. The world has ended, but you have access to thousands of tons of locomotive, giving you an advantage over sick hordes. The final station is where you must choose whether to assist survivors or leave them to die and plunder their bodies. The post-apocalyptic adventure takes place aboard a dying train with 5 episodes ending in inhabited stops. Because infected hordes will halt your progress, you must keep your train running and create important things. Pick up survivors, scavenge for riches, and sell your goods to improve your weapons. In Astrea, a mysterious star rules over ancient ruins, giving faithful followers known as six-sided oracles the ability to lock celestial bodies within magical relics. The game has a unique dual damage system, purification versus corruption, in which purification may hurt foes or heal oneself, while corruption can either damage or heal adversaries. The dynamic life bar system lets players to use corruption to unlock talents and unleash amazing powers, but too much can lead to consumption. The game also includes over 350 dice varieties and 20 upgradable support styles. Navigate dangerous tunnels teeming with creatures to save the Kingdom of Blossom from eternal darkness. To combat enemies and solve riddles, you'll need to collect rare weapons, strong spells, and precious treasures. As you grow, you become an important component of a dynamic story passed down through generations, influencing the course of events by your decisions and actions. The game includes almost 15 hours of action, upgraded with HD Rumble support, exploring a broad game world with various places, defeating 5 challenging dungeons, and employing a variety of goods. Graveyard Keeper is a medieval cemetery management simulation in which players construct and maintain their own graveyard in order to save money, expand into entertainment with witch-burning festivals, and terrify adjacent people into attending church. Face ethical quandaries, acquire rich resources, make new goods, form commercial relationships, and explore intriguing dungeons in the game. To discover vital materials and avoid poisoning local communities, players must face ethical quandaries, form corporate relationships, and explore the unknown. In order to fight Capital B and conquer the impossible Lair, players must travel a succession of 2D levels, a puzzling overworld, and recruit the Royal Battalion. The game includes visually appealing locations, personalities such as Yooka and Laylee, and a diverse array of friends and opponents. The overworld acts as a major hub for level transitions and provides an immersive gameplay experience, allowing players to explore, fulfill goals, rescue royal bees, and find valuable items. The game features various level states, which allow players to influence the environment and face new difficulties. Navigate the eerie realm of Penumbra, a lost region teeming with opponents, 3D platforming challenges, missions, and collectibles. Overcome formidable opponents with distinct combat styles and engage in exciting boss battles. Survive oddball survivors to gain rich rewards. Penumbra now has a plethora of artifacts and things available for discovery, looting, and trade. Upgrade your equipment to face threats and become a fearsome warrior. Beyond Penumbra, you'll uncover the Void, a deserted region where you must locate portals to abstract platforming tasks and secret prizes. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
Thank you.